How's everybody doing?
Good.
Well,
Nice to see you guys again. Last week it was nice playing that little game with you guys, those little games. Things are gonna run a little differently this time. We're actually gonna get more deeper into the subject. But first, we're gonna do a little activity. Okay? So I'm gonna give you guys a piece of paper once again. Again, make sure your pen writes, make sure we're all good. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. You guys are gonna write facts about yourselves. We're gonna continue to get to know each other a little bit more. You're gonna write any fact you want. Then we're gonna rip the strips of those facts, so make sure they're that big. And we're gonna put them in a container or in a hat. You can use your hat. And we're each gonna pick one out. You have to make sure it's not the one you wrote. And we're gonna try to guess whose it is and why do we think it's that person. Any questions?
no.
All good? All right, go ahead and start.
How many should we do?
What do you guys think is good?
3 or 4.
Sure, 3 or 4.
I'm not that interested.
And don't write like, I'm not gonna write I'm a counselor. That's obvious. No.
No.
All right, guys, you guys all wrapped up? You guys got it?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's take a few minutes to hear what others have to say, and if you want to say something about what other people have to say, go ahead. Build through the conversation. Anybody want to start? Brianna, you
start.
start. Go ahead.
All 3?
Yeah, please.
Okay, my first one is I try to step away from like the homework or studying for a while. It's like I'm working on it for too long, I just can't concentrate anymore. My second one is like to avoid stress and like distractions. I find a good place to like study, so like Starbucks or like any coffee shop. And my third one is finding ways to have fun during like finals and stuff to take my mind off.
What do you think? Wait, what do you like? What ways to have fun?
Like
And do you take breaks? And
yeah, like breaks, but like
okay.
not just like studying like every single day. Like as soon as I get home, like I play soccer, so that's a good like distraction and stuff.
Okay. Sports. Okay, good. Nice. Okay. Raina, you want to go next?
Yeah. So for number 1,
And elaborate more on like in each one what you guys do, what that consists of. Okay.
like us personally, what we do.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So for number 1, I put doing things that are good for self. I want to say going to the gym helps me, but I don't like going to the gym, if that makes sense.
Okay. So what purpose does that serve for you?
I think it's a way to like just like get it all out.
Okay.
It's weird, like I don't like going to the gym.
Guys,
But it is
don't
scientifically
laugh.
proven that when you work out, you like
Right, right.
release
De-stress.
endorphins and
Yeah,
stuff,
like physically. So doing things that are good for self, it's that one for me. Like not even going to the gym, but like working out, like going out and grabbing the soccer ball and kicking it or
Kind of
something.
like just getting your mind off things
Yeah.
for a little bit.
And then number 2, I put surround yourself with loved ones. And this
Okay.
would be like hanging out with family or like friends, like taking a night off to hang out, go out with friends, or like a barbecue with the family is my second one. And then for number 3, I put talking to someone who has been through similar situations. This one's like a little bit away from like final stress.
Absolutely.
This is like stress in life. I feel like this one just reassures you that
It's possible.
it's
You're-
possible.
Not
and
the
you're,
only
and
one.
you're not the only one.
Good.
Yeah.
Is that your third one?
That was my
Yeah.
third one.
Okay. Lisa, go ahead.
My first two kind of go hand in hand. I still go to the gym and I like to go on hikes.
Okay.
Just like keeping my mind off of things and stuff. And then the third one is do anything enjoyable, not related to school or work.
So like hiking and going to the gym?
No, like hanging out with friends or like spending time with my family or even like going to get my nails done.
Okay. That sounds good. Okay, what about you, Kevin?
So my first one is going to the gym to release some stress. Just so like my whole time I'm focused on schoolwork because it can be stressful sometimes. Like just take a breather. Second one would be take a break to do something else besides schoolwork. So like hanging with friends. I guess taking a walk. And then my last one is eating. Because I feel like most kids, like most college students, what they do is they'll starve themselves during finals.
Stressy?
Yeah, so it's stressy. It's like it's pretty good. It's like it's good to eat while you're like working because you concentrate more and you have energy to go get through it.
Definitely. Okay, good. I'm gonna share with you guys mine. This is what I found to be true going through school, not only in college but through high school and other stuff when it required finals and stuff. The first one is, in order, like you can, it's almost impossible to avoid it completely, but if you manage your time at an early stages of the class and of midterms and the essays and stuff, you'll have less stress to worry about at the end. So it's a matter of getting stuff done at first. Don't leave everything for last minute because that's huge. I'm guilty of it. I sometimes left essays the next day, like the day before it was due. And I started hours before it was due. And that just adds stress. Instead of starting it like 2 weeks, a month in advance, that would relieve some stress for me. And like you guys all mentioned, take breaks. And like you said, it is scientifically proven that eventually, if you keep studying, you don't, your brain doesn't retain the information. So you have to go in little chunks. Make sure you guys don't like stress yourself out for hours and hours and hours. So take constant breaks. And for me, like who said that they like to go to Starbucks and stuff? I think it was you, right? For me, it was the opposite. I need like a quiet place to study. Yes, eliminate myself from distractions and stuff, but find like a quiet place. And I found that music, like having light, like acoustic music in the background, and you guys should try it. If you guys have never done it, I go on Pandora and I put acoustic guitar radio, and it helps. I don't know if you guys ever tried it, but it really does. Like eventually you just doze off. Like the music is there, but it's not really there. Like you get so into what you're doing that it becomes really efficient. So yeah, and like you guys said, like sports and stuff, that's definitely something to look forward to. Okay, so I want to touch upon like stress looks different for everybody. Is there something in specific you guys go through? Like some people like for me, I get this weird feeling in the back of my head. Is there something you guys feel, like physically?
I think it would be
Stress is
like,
not just mental.
like being tired and just wanting to sleep. It's basically like it's not even being tired. It's just like wanting to put everything to the side. Not even wanting to study.
Yeah.
So you like feel like you're tired, so you just keep napping throughout the whole day.
Overwhelmed.
Yeah.
Even though you haven't really gotten much done.
Yeah,
And then
exactly.
you still feel like, good.
That's very interesting that he says that because I think I'm the opposite. Like, and then I do, I don't know which one of them is, but I like want to cram study, just do everything and get it done.
Last minute.
Yeah, like I'll
But
stay
some
up-
people are more efficient that way. Like they are more efficient getting
Cram?
everything under pressure. Yeah.
I'm not.
Yeah.
But stress for me is the opposite. Like, oh my god, like I need to do this, I need to do that, and then the next morning I'll like when it's test time, I'm like, damn it, I don't remember studying for this.
Like, do you notice when you're stressed? Like physically
I feel sad when I'm stressed.
sad?
Like, I
So
don't
just
know,
want to cry? Or
yeah, like I don't know how to say it in English.
I
anxiety?
feel like overwhelmed,
I speak Spanish.
Like desesperada.
anxious.
Anxious. there you go.
Overwhelmed.
Yeah, like overwhelmed, very anxious. I kind of, it's weird now that I think about it. I want to surrounding myself with loved ones helps me, but when I'm stressed, like I'm just not in the mood for any of that. If that makes sense.
Yeah, so I'm like her. Like I get super like anxious and like overwhelmed, and then like when I'm like that, I can't even concentrate anymore because I'm just like freaking out and stuff. So
Like, okay. Physically, do you feel anything?
get headaches pretty often.
Headaches? Oh, I never get headaches. Knock on wood. And say, what about you?
I get really bad anxiety when I'm stressed. So like my heart rate
What is?
will go up.
I was gonna ask that. What does
Yeah.
anxiety look like for you?
My heart rate will go up and like my breathing will get heavier. Yeah, that's pretty much it. And I can just feel it in myself.
You know what? I don't know if it happens to you guys, but I start breaking out, like because of stress. Like you can, I don't know, it happen to you too.
Why are you looking at me?
I don't know. You're nodding your
It
head.
happens to me. It happens to me.
Yeah, and I was telling you guys that feeling, like literally, I feel the stress in the back of my head.
Like literally like a weight. on
Yeah,
your
like I'm
shoulders.
like kind of like this, like a weight on your shoulders. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, like stress looks different for everybody. Different things help different people out, and it's important to take that into account. And if you guys have a friend that you guys see like stressing out too much, pull them out to the side a little bit. Help them, like, hey, it's gonna make you feel better. Trust me, and each other. Like if you guys ever need help with each other and stuff, it's definitely a good thing to rely on other people, because especially during finals, we feel like everything's relying on us. Like technically it is, but it's important to not take everything to yourself. Even telling others, like, hey, I'm super stressed out. I got this going on. Even that helps. Just talking to somebody, like we're talking right now about it. You know, everybody is conscious of it. It happens. But yeah, just get through it. Take care of yourself. Eat healthy. Don't overeat too much. You know, it really makes a difference. Drinking water. Water is huge, especially when going through tough times. It just makes you look better as well. So yeah, just get through those finals. If you guys have any questions, please. If you guys want to talk to somebody, feel free to come to me. My door is always open. You guys have each other, your friends, your family, like you guys said. So yeah, just don't keep it to yourself. And next week we'll come back and talk about how you guys did on everything. Talk about the different feelings you guys were experiencing. So I'm gonna leave you guys that homework assignment. Like, as you guys are going through it, like pay attention to yourself. What do you feel? What works for you? Is there something new you found? So just reflect on what we talked about today, and we'll see what happens next week. Any questions? All right. Good luck, you guys, and see you guys next week.
Bye.